Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I will be setting YouTube up again, and today I'm going to do an interview.
Hi, my name is Grace and I'm delighted to be joining Malachi on his channel today. Thank you for having me, Malachi.
Hi Grace, how old are you?
19.
So great, you tell me a little bit about you.
I've been visually impaired since birth. My optic nerve didn't form properly in utero, and that's basically why I can't see properly, but I actually lost the remainder of my residual vision when I was 14 due to the condition. So yeah, now I have no vision left at all.
Can you tell us what your condition is? And all that?
My condition is called septo-optic dysplasia, although I do also have congenital nystagmus and relative afferent pupillary defect.
How have you found the blind community?
Personally, I have found the blind community to be a really good source of support, particularly when I was losing my sight. I'd say the biggest challenges for me come because I also have other conditions, which mean that I'm in a wheelchair and, as you can probably see, have a feeding tube. I also have a catheter, and I tend to find doing things like meds and changing my catheter bags and wheeling myself around, all of that stuff is made much more difficult by the fact that I can't see. I suppose that when I first went blind, my biggest challenges were probably learning Braille and relearning sort of how to use public transport, how to get about, navigate the world, because when I first went blind I didn't have these other health conditions, so I ended up trying really hard and becoming quite independent before I got sick.
Okay, and how do you what do you think about Braille? Because obviously blind people use Braille, don't they?
I think that my favourite thing about being blind is probably Braille. I used to really hate Braille and I found it really difficult when I first started learning it a couple of years after I lost my sight. But I ended up taking GCSEs and A-levels using Braille and it all worked out really well and I really enjoyed it. And now I like to read books and all of that in Braille as well as in audio form. And yeah, I think it's just a really cool language. I think it's a beautiful way of communicating, and I think probably more people should be aware of it and of sort of what it means and the importance of it as well. It allows us to play board games and card games, and it means that we can read without having to look at the page and stuff like that. Not that it'd be any use for me to look at the page, but anyway, you know what I'm saying. Also, reading used to really hurt my eyes when I could still see a bit, so it's nice to not have pain when I read. I also actually really like the Victor activity weekends and stuff like that they put on for blind and partially sighted people.
Lovely, and obviously probably what most people will be asking is how do you find like shopping and things like that?
I don't tend to go shopping, to be honest, in person. The only type of shopping I do is sort of thrift shopping or charity shopping, which I find really fun, but I'm always accompanied because of my other medical needs and stuff, so.
It's lovely, and what sort of apps and games would you like recommend? Because I know quite a lot of blind people will be asking that, and quite a lot of people will be asking how, what games blind people can play.
I actually tend to play too many games, but I do have some app recommendations. So I think that Duolingo is really good if you're trying to learn a new language. I also really like the sort of general social media apps like Facebook and Twitter and all of that stuff.
Really enjoyed having you on my channel, Grace. Thank you guys so much for joining this video. Thank you, Grace, for being on my channel. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me on your channel, Malachi. I hope that everybody watching is staying safe. And yeah, thank you. I've had a lot of fun.
Thank you, and you too, Grace. You stay safe as well.
Bye!
Hi guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you Gracie for coming on my channel. And I know my channel timetable is a bit messed up this week, but the time schedule will go back to Sunday 6 PM, and if not uploaded on Sunday, it'll be Monday 7 AM. Thank you, love you, bye. Mwah, mwah, mwah.